Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and build update number 1 of our AMT ERTL 66 Fairlane kit. Got a lot done, I really did. Let me bring you in here. We finished up the weekend and everybody decided they were going to have a party and fired up the grill and everything, so let me get them out of the way here and we'll get into this. I'm going to start off with the chrome here. I got a lot done on this the other day. I painted the head or the turn signals the clear orange like I always do, and panel lined everything, and it really took the panel liner really well. I was happy with that. And then the little back trim trimmed up nice. It shows the label here real well. I gotta look and see if there's more colors to that or not that I'm gonna have to hand paint. But then we went into the rims, and I'll tell you what, when we get these rims where they're in focus, they came out really well. And that's just acrylic, that acrylic black that I always use. I went in and all around everything, and then once that was dry, I came back with a toothpick and just wiped off the lug nuts. You know, it just chipped off, flaked off the paint that was on the lug nuts, and then I came in with clear red and did the centers and let that dry for a while, and then I hit that with a Q-tip. I hit that with the toothpick also to knock off the high spots, and that chrome that's raised showed up really well in there. See if I can get in a little bit tighter here. There we go. That you can see that a little bit better. This camera does not like chrome for sure, but I was hoping that I could show you the if I can get it on here, the grill emblem here. I painted that with clear red first, and it looks so much better than that. I wish it would show it, and it's upside down. But I painted that with the clear red first, and then I hit it with oh, my furnace shut off, with the black panel liner twice. And that darkened it up real nice. I also did the vents with the clear red to show off the the numbers on there, and then panel lined them too. So I'll draw you back out here. I'll get that out the way. Remember, I'm always talking about I use my spoons to test my paints and clear coats and things like that. Well, I'd use them and then pitch them. Instead, I'm using them, and then I'm using the other side as like a where I put the paint and then get it off of that to paint with. And that worked out really well now, and I feel like I'm getting the most out of my spoons. Like 500 of them for 20 bucks anyhow, or 10 bucks. The engine is now blue, and I'm going to try to bring it in again, and I don't know if this is going to work. I was trying to get this to work the other day, but if you see that says Power by Ford, and what I did is I bare metal foiled that before I painted, trimmed it as close as I could to the letters, and then when I painted it, I painted over everything, and then came back with one of my pointy, let me grab one, I have one right here, the pointy Q-tips, and just really lightly went over top of that back and forth until it rubbed the paint off of the bare metal foil, and that worked out really well. I don't think I know I'm not going to do it on the body, because I'm going to show you that next. Wow, let me back up here. Not sure how this is going to come out. It's another one of those I never tried before, but I painted it copper, and Tamiya's copper is flat, and it's flat. So what I'm going to do with this, and let me get it for you. I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clear coat it with the Hydro Mist that I was given. This stuff is, when I say it's glossy, buddy, it's glossy. Check this out. And this is a horrible paint job on a spoon. I was way too wet when I did it, and it kind of speckled. But look at the gloss that came down on that, because I was practicing spraying the clear over top of that nasty paint job. And it really, really, really glossed up. And that's 30 psi out of my 0.3 millimeter Mobius. This thing, I've been using this a lot for everything. Don't know why I haven't been using my Swallowtail as much, but I don't know, I just seem to grab that because it's a do-all for everything. But it sure sprayed down even for me. I had about an hour's worth of work today, maybe 2, in cleaning all of my parts. So when I had an opportunity to paint, I figured I'm going to dive in here. I'll let this sit now for like 2 full days. I'm going to let everything sit. So I'm out of the shop for like 2 days. Just to let that harden. And that didn't last long. It's pretty warm out today. But just to let that harden up, and so I can start sanding it, and then I'm going to try that clear coat on it. And the next thing, and I'm so excited about these, check this out. This is just one more of those pluses from an ERTL kit. They always do just super detail work. But check this out. This is hand painted with a brush. And I'm not Super Eye, Superman, or anything like that, because it's the kit. Let me flip this over. You see that groove all the way around there? That is deep enough to where if you take a 0.3 millimeter brush and get a little bit on the brush and go in there, it will flow around inside that groove and give you that nice narrow white wall. And it was really easy. It only took me a couple minutes per tire. And if you get a little bit on the outside, I use Tamiya's flat white. Nobody's going to know the difference if that's not gloss white or anything. So I use Tamiya's flat white on that, and then if I got any on the side, I just wipe it off while it was wet, and it came right off. But boy, oh boy, did that paint in there nice. And these are solid rubber tires. So, I mean, they're solid tires. You have to cut the backs off of them. And I should have done that on film. But what I do is I cut it narrow. I cut it way inside here, all the way around. And then I take the knife and I start just shave myself out to where I'm right up against the edge, so everything fits up nice. But it's just one more thing that ERTL does with their kits. And it's not all their kits either, I don't think. I don't remember ever having that before. And again, I might not have ever looked. But that makes doing a white wall very easy. Wish other companies would do that. Except for the body and the hood, everything else went through the spray booth and got a coat of flat black. Yeah, I missed a bunch on the top side here, but that's okay because I got a bunch of detail work. Remember when I said I do these in flat now? Yeah, I'm doing them all in flat now. And what that'll do is that'll let me use my quick shine to turn this into where it looks like leather. I can leave the top flat. I can hit all the leather parts leather. I'll come back. Don't worry about that white line in there, because panel liner will get rid of that, and that'll give it that little wet look and everything, and make it really look like leather. But flat black is a lot easier to paint, and with the quick shine going over the top of it, it turns it into semi-gloss really, really fast. Again, my transmissions, I love doing it. I panel lined it after I painted it the flat aluminum, and I am going to run the lines. This is going to be a GTA kit. The nubs here and here, this one right here and that one, are the transmission cooler lines. So what I'll do is I'll take my pointy dental tool, heat it up to where the tip's cherry red, Give it a 3 count, put it on there. It'll be still hot enough to melt a hole, not a hole, but a divot in there. And you let it sit for 3 or 4 seconds, and then give it a quarter turn and pull it out. If you do it too hot and too fast, when you pull it out, it'll pull a string of plastic out with it, almost like you're stretching the sprue. So put it in there and let it sit to cool off a little bit. Give it that quarter turn and then lift it out of the way, and it'll leave you a nice place to drill your hole in there. I did that with the engine. Bring that back. I did that with the engine too, all the way across here for my spark plug wires, because the spark plugs were there, and I just went right down on the top with that pointy thing and melted the spark plug out of the way, and that gave me the boot. So if you can see the holes there, there's actually a little raised area around them. I'm going to paint that like a flat gray, and then this is going to get the yellow wires. I'm going to do the Excel just because I like the Excel wires. But with that, we're moving right along on this kit, and I'm having a blast. But I want to thank everybody for the thumbs up, the kind words, the subscriptions. It just keeps the process going here, and I guess it keeps YouTube happy, because they keep posting it out for other people to see too, and that really helps me along. But with that, I'll let you go, and you all have a great day, a better tomorrow, and a fantastic week. Thanks again for watching.